when it comes to interracial dating, you know, my position is look, if you find somebody who makes you happy and you guys click and you're doing it for all the right reasons so the kids don't get hurt, I say go for it, man. You know, if you find that person who makes you feel good and you make them feel good, and you know everything's good, I'm not against that. I'm pro-choice, like I am on abortion when it comes to interracial dating. No laws are being broken, nobody's getting hurt, go for it. With that said, it's like a lot of and I'm just going to talk about the Caucasian people who date interracially when they date black people. A lot of them, not all, but a lot, do it for the wrong reasons, I believe. You know, when I go around on YouTube and I hear a lot of the males talking about what they like about black women, it's like the one thing you always hear is they got big booty comment. Like you just that's like the number one thing you hear. And it's like me personally, the reason why I'm more attracted to women of color has absolutely nothing to do with that. I mean, it's one of the aspects, but it's like it's just a spectacle of what I see in black women or any women of color. Like my reasons for being attracted to black women are mostly intellectual and you know, spiritual, man. It's like there's so many things that I have in common and that I could talk to and relate to better with women of color than I can Caucasian women. And it's like, just from the Caucasian women I've dated, you know, every single relationship I've been in with them, it's been me who was broke up with them. And it's like, you know, making these videos as I do, it's made me really soul search and realize so many things that I just didn't realize before, man. And it's like I have never felt spiritually connected to a Caucasian female. I've been in love with a Caucasian female, but you know, it just wasn't the kind that I was willing to take it to the next level. You know, it's just like there wasn't that connection. You know, there wasn't that. It's like a lot of them see the world in like a totally different way than I see it. It's like even this just goes back to what the episode of The View a couple months ago when Obama was elected, and Whoopi and that other blonde chick they got, I don't know what her name is, got into an altercation about, you know, the one chick said that we all live in the same world, and Whoopi said, you know, that's where you're wrong. I mean, she stopped her dead in her tracks. She was like, you're wrong, we don't live in the same world. And you know, she was so right about that, because we don't live in the same world. I'm sorry to say it, but it's like there's so many different there's just so many different thought patterns between white and black people. And it's like the majority of black people see things for what they really are. And I'm the same way myself. You know, I see things, I see the world, and I see what happens in the world for what it really is. And there is like no naive in my blood at all. You know, There might have been when I was in my early 20s, but there's absolutely no naive whatsoever, man. And with a lot of the females, Caucasian females, there is, and with that, the males as well. There's a lot of naive, and you know, it's like the things that I talk about on my videos, you know, these I go in depth, man. It's like I pull this stuff out of my heart, because it's stuff that I've bottled up for years, and everything I say just pours out, and it's just truth, man. It's just truth. And it's like I don't like to go on here and talk about my personal life, but I can say this. I can say this because it's true. It's like my ex-girlfriend, you know, she was uncomfortable listening to my videos, and it's like I tried to get her to be a part of the conversation, but it's like she didn't understand where I was coming from. You know, she couldn't understand, because I don't blame her. I don't blame her, and because she's not a person of color. And I'm not sitting here bashing her. If you're watching this, it's like, look, I'm just saying that this is, you know, you have to be a person of color to understand a lot of this. When I go on here and talk about, you know, issues and the mindset in the black community, it's like you would have to be a person of color to understand that. And if you don't, you know, it's just gonna sound to you like I'm just like bitching and complaining and whining, but it's like there's enough videos here on YouTube to back up a lot of what I'm saying. And it's like a lot of us are coming on here and saying the same thing, man. You know, so I'm just like, I don't know.